What's it going to take to do what you want to do with your life? I'm going to tell you, because I am doing something that I want to do with my life. I am doing something that I don't know hardly anybody who's doing what I'm doing. I am a metal artist. I decided to jump into this career 10 years ago, and I had not made a single sale. And I had moved my family all the way from eastern Idaho back to our hometown of the Tri-Cities. Man, what a ballsy move to do that. And I had to work a bunch of jobs to make things work, to pay for our bills, to pay for our family to survive, because there's 5 kids in our family. So I did this insane thing. How irresponsible of me to do what I did. But I'm still here, and I have a home for my family. It's been difficult. It's been difficult. It's not easy. This is not easy. And when I wanted to evolve and change and grow and develop more skills 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, that shook my life up big time. And I'm recovering from that. But I'm here. And I'm here in this space where I started out 10 years ago. What every artist needs. They need to have a place to work. This is not much. This is a covered carport that my parents got the frame of it at Costco for like $300. And it used to just have tarps on it. And then my dad put metal siding on it. And then I put insulation on the inside, and this thing leaks when it rains. I've done what I can to patch it up, but there's only so much you can do. There's no framing up in here. This is just insulating foam. Basic. This is basic. But if you can get a welding machine, if you can get a cutting tool of some sort, an angle grinder or a plasma cutter, you can pretty much start going. You just need some basic things. I probably invested, when I first started, $500 and went around town trying to find scrap metal so that I could start working. And I used painted material, greasy material, rusted crap, and I wasted so much time. Not wasted, I spent so much time cleaning up that stuff. It was free, but it took more time to clean it up, to get it ready to weld. And I used to polish my stuff to a shine. So I had to grind it for hours and hours. Oh, and I hated it. I got to a point where I hated it. I hated my work. So, do you love it enough to hate it and still keep going? That is perseverance. And I had to overcome some big obstacles to get to this new place where I'm at, where I just took everything that was here. It was in a different studio, a big, beautiful workshop that was about 4 times as big as this space. But it was momentary. It was to get me to the next stage where I can now bronze cast. I can now do things that I never thought I could do. I'm faster. I've learned and adapted, and I'm developing more techniques, and I'm evolving, and this is freaking cool to be in this situation right now. So if you want to be whatever it is, what do you want to be? Be it now. Don't wait. Like, what's stopping you from saying right now, just like saying you're an artist, if that's what you want to be? Maybe it's going to sound crazy. Maybe it's going to sound stupid. How stupid did it sound to me, do you think, when I was pursuing construction management as a career in school and putting my time and money into that, and then year in, I got to be an artist. That's who I am. That was a difficult decision, and I was dragging my feet about it for so long, but I was so unhappy and depressed that this was the only thing that has kept me down. Maintained my person and being, and helped me to live a fuller life. And it doesn't mean it's easy. It doesn't mean that I have not struggled. I focused so much on my struggles that it was driving me crazy. So your mentality matters. An artist needs a place to work. They need a place to live cheaply. And they need a community that will sustain their work. Those are some of the basics, and equipment and tools and all this stuff. But it can be basic. Do you have a room in your house that you can use? Can you use your own room and just paint in there? Like, as basic as you can get, start where you're at. Use whatever you need to make the work. Get good at what you do. Get there as fast as you can by putting the time in. Everything is mileage. You want to get to a destination, you have to go there mile by mile. You can take your feet and walk there. You can grab a horse and ride there. You can get in a car and drive there. You can get in an airplane and fly there. How fast can you get there? If you're going to take half an hour every day to pursue your goal and your dream, that is better than nothing. But if you can put more time into it, and if you can invest more time into it, and if you can create and build more, you are going to become better at what you do. Goes for every single thing ever. You want to get good at something, some people are naturally talented at certain things and it just comes to them. Still takes work. Still takes dedication. They're not just sitting on their butt. Nobody can get what they want without doing what needs to be done. And that sounds so basic, doesn't it? You want something, you have to do what it takes to get that thing. And you can make it as difficult or easy as you want. But you gotta do it. See ya. Love you. I love you. Thanks for being here with me, and thanks for checking out this little space.